Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Yes. But don't you wish that it was like a select all
Right?
button? Instagram, get it together.
Mm-hmm. Well,
You have time to get up.
hello.
Hi.
How is everyone? I can't say Monday because it's not Monday no more. I usually do it Monday.
Oh, true. That's right.
It's a Thursday. How is everyone's Thursday? How was your Thursday?
My Thursday was really long, but I'm thankful regardless.
That's good.
Yeah.
How about your?
My Thursday has been very productive. It's not done yet, but we're still moving forward.
Yeah.
But it's been good.
Yeah.
It's good. I'm very grateful to be alive again. So, and still alive again, and still alive some more.
I mean, that's good.
Thank you.
That's good.
Love that for you.
Are you guys
brother.
sharing the live?
Oh, yeah, they don't look at
Wow. It's okay.
Yeah, let's share the live.
Share the live. Let people know.
Make sure you
Doing it
guys
right
share up them.
Share up the live because people need to know.
About all things fun.
Facts.
Period. I love that for us. Why?
Oh my
What are you doing? Okay. All things fun. So what are we gonna talk about today?
Share it. Because it's a little weird because I'm not usually on this Thursday.
Right.
So,
Deluxe edition, I
Mhm.
guess. I don't know. Something.
Ah, boy.
oh my goodness.
Yes. We wait for more people to come in, share the live.
Share it.
Share it. It's gonna be nice.
Share it. We're going to have lots of laughs,
Yes.
some honesty.
Have to.
You have to.
Honest
Have to
crew.
be honest.
You have to.
How are we gonna be great in life if we're not honest?
Facts. Facts.
That's right.
So, since we're only going to do this for an hour, we should just get started.
You should.
We should. All right. So, hello. Welcome to All Things Pan. I am your host, Danielle George. So, for those that are new, I talk to panists, builders, arrangers, tuners, pan enthusiasts about all things pan. I didn't tag him today. I should. He's probably going to kill me. Fantastics 868.
It's so weird though. Can't you? Oh, okay.
It's okay. He'll understand. I'll take him later. So make sure you message him on Instagram. He has everything from tenor sticks to bass sticks. If you live in North America, which I am not at the current moment, message me and I will get them to you soon. I will tell you where I'm at. Although you see these two, so you should have an idea of where I'm at. I'm in Cayman. Hey!
Is it kind of getting some snow right now though? Like,
Let's not talk about it.
my cousin called me like 2 days ago or yesterday. She's like, "Oh yeah, look at the snow." I'm like, you guys should be happy that it wasn't in September.
Facts. That's
Right?
also true. That's also true.
Yeah, that's facts.
So, do you guys want to introduce yourselves to the crew?
Hi, my name is Aziza Lapierre. I am from the Cayman Islands, and I am the sister of this nice human back here. Don't be shy. I cannot deal. Oh, what am I? I'm a panist. Yes.
Okay. What instrument do you play?
I play all steel pans.
Okay.
Perfect.
All of them.
Oh.
Except for like 12 bass and quads. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I play
that's
everything.
new to him. So.
What you mean? You said I don't play all pans?
I don't see her playing pan at all. Never seen her playing pan in my life.
This man.
Probably back in the next lifetime or
My
something.
current pan that I'm playing right now is alto pan, so that's why.
Okay.
Nah,
Okay.
Yes.
she's a beast. She's an all-arounder for sure, man. When she says she play everything, she play everything. Well, she never had a choice. You know? She never had a choice.
Yeah,
You
we
didn't have no
didn't.
choice.
We didn't have a choice. Yeah. We got dropped wherever there was like some place that needed body, I guess, or help in
I
a.
get it. I get it.
So-
I do that too.
But my current pan is alto pan.
It's alto pan. Okay. How about you? If people don't know who you are, you're living under a rock.
For
Everybody,
real,
hello, hello. My name is Jimmeh Lapierre, known as Jimmy the Boss in the stage name. All from the Cayman Islands, Sons of Steel. this is my beautiful sister, this is my beautiful friend, you know. All beautiful people here. Yeah, man, you're just here, man.
We don't be on live together. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, this is the first time we're able to do something like this, you know. Danny's here in the Cayman Islands right now. It's such a surprise to have her just surprisingly dropping out of the sky out of nowhere. So thank you for that. Hey, Terrell, pick up yourself.
I know. What a supportive family you have.
Yeah, I love it. Make sure you guys share the live. Make sure you guys share it.
All right,
So let's get to it.
Mm-hmm.
Pan and Cayman.
Mm-hmm.
I think Aziza take it.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Pan and Cayman
For you.
is everywhere.
Okay.
It's in like basically all the schools.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad has it all in all the schools. There are bands that branched off from my dad. Like Jimmy's an arranger for one. So yeah, Pan is like all over the place.
Okay.
Soloists, there's a lot of soloists from my dad as well. Like my dad did a lot for Pan and Cayman.
Mm-hmm.
It's well all over, but Pan and Cayman right now, there's a lot of soloists. There's a lot of bands. There's a lot of school bands. There's a lot of school kids just taking up Pan because they love that.
Okay. So are you
Yeah.
a soloist?
Yes, I am.
Oh.
Just not. I'm retired. Okay, I'm in a band. That's it.
Aziza retired as a champion soloist now.
Yes, that's
Peace out. Drop
Yes,
mic.
I was gonna say, but I didn't want to be cocky, so
Drop
like.
the mic.
Be cocky. Be cocky.
I was entered into Young Musician of the Year twice here. My
Okay.
first year, I lost and I cried. But my second year, I actually won. So from then, I was like, okay, I did my dues, you know, got my little coins and flowers up. So
Okay.
I don't need to be a soloist anymore. I'll leave that to Jimmy. He likes that. So I'm more of the...
I like it.
Yeah, I'm more of the background person, you know? Any administration stuff when it comes down to like business and my brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
So have you guys ever played together as a duo?
Yeah.
We grew up playing together actually.
Okay.
From the minute Aziza was born, she joined the squad and she was a part of us and we were a part of her, you know. So like,
Okay.
Yeah.
my dad really made us perform a lot everywhere
A
together.
duo.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere he played, we had to play with him alongside.
Yeah.
So, we really did a lot of playing in our lifetime together until we got old enough and
Yeah.
started making our own rules and decisions and avenues and journeys and yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you guys feel Pan and Cayman is supported?
Yes, but it needs more of a attention and a consistent
Yes.
attention, not just for moments and
Not
certain
for
occasions.
festivals like
Yeah.
Bad Banu or Pirates Week. It
Right.
needs to be like on a more consistent vibe, if that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So do you guys have any ideas on how to make that consistent? Or
Jimmy,
you're like the king of Cayman.
Yeah.
So
you answer that.
We're always suggesting a big influence in Cayman's direction in Pan, but like after so many years handling it as the family base, handling all of the organizations and the admin, it kind of get to the point where we were able to let other people come in who wants to be a part of something great to kind of be a part of handling these things. So it gave us the chance to kind of step back and just focus on music,
Yeah.
focus on keeping the band alive, focus on keeping the investments, focus on everything as education, So after we started taking steps like that, that's where you kind of see like the difference in the passion and the drive from the people who would take the initiative versus us taking initiatives and doing something about it. It's like, it's a little different now today. Back then my dad's hand was all over everything, my hand was all over everything. It's not so much like that now. I'm a musical director for certain groups. My dad is just basically the musical director for all the groups that he teaches. So we leave all of the admins for the schools, the directors, we leave all of the nicks and the knacks for other people to kind of be a part who has joined the community of the band and whatnot. So we have ideas to keep pushing it, but who listening needs to listen, who needs to hear it will hear it, and we still go through that like everywhere else around the world. But it's a constant push, constant fight, constant I don't want to say struggle because we get through. There's always somewhere online where the solution will resonate with something. So but yeah, we still pushing. We gotta continue pushing. Hey, look, mom's online.
Hi mom.
The security.
Okay. That is our bodyguard.
I will treat them well. I've seen they have water. Water. So with me being here in Cayman, I've seen some of Cayman. I've noticed a lot of touristry here.
Yes.
So do you feel, I don't know if you guys get hired when people come, are they seeing it as a niche thing? Like I'm in the Caribbean, I need to hear pan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big thing, especially in the hotels for sure. Like Jimmy's always playing in a hotel. If you haven't seen his lives, go check out his page. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Go check it out.
See right there, Jimmy 345 right there. Yeah. So Jimmy is a really, I guess, a great ambassador for Cayman when it comes down to like the tourist side of like making sure people enjoy themselves.
Right.
So yeah, he's a soloist, man. So whatever hotel you're in, I'm pretty sure you're going to see Jimmy, for sure.
Oh boy.
This guy said, "Oh boy." Yeah. They love him.
The island really is about the tourist product. Cayman
Yeah.
Islands is about the financial sector, hospitality, which is tourists, and as well as we wish culture was first, but it's a part of culture here too as well. And if it's not those three things involved, Cayman Islands doesn't really have much to really kind of offer anybody when you get here, because like as I just said, people come here, they expect the tourist kind of island life.
Right.
They want to see pan on the beach with
button up
red wine,
shirts,
With flower shirt.
flower shirts,
white
and
pants.
coconut hats and
Yeah.
Jamaican farewell and Dio and thing, that's what
red wine,
that's
Yeah.
the passion
yellow
they come here to
bird.
see,
Yeah.
Boy.
That should be
big up one of my managers, man. Big up Dwayne from
Hello, Dwayne.
Florida.
Hello,
Big up
Dwayne.
yourself. Yeah,
Hello,
big up
Chris.
Dwayne. Big up Dwayne. That's my manager to the core, man. That's the guy. He makes things happen.
Yeah, we okay. Miss that dude.
Yeah, but
So he should have been here, is what you're saying.
yeah, Dwayne should be here right now. He should have been here a long time. Dwayne have residence. Now he have Cayman papers. He have Trinidad papers, Guyanese papers. He have American papers. He have
He's
European
worldwide, is what you're
papers.
saying. He's
He
worldwide.
got passport everywhere.
Doing is put on a
About 10
spot.
passports. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Dwayne, man. Nice to see you. See you soon, go.
Oh, okay. Well,
So,
like,
bring some wobbles, please.
Bring some wobbles, bro. She remember the wobbles.
That's all I talk about. Miami Carnival, like anything else, like it wasn't even about the fets or like the panorama. I mean, yes, that sure, but the wobbles, ooh, so
we're
good.
gonna talk about this after because I'm
You're
curious.
curious about wobbles? Oh, you gonna love that.
Oh, it's like wontons
But doubles.
doubles. So like it has like you like how doubles filling is, but it's in a wonton. Wobbles.
Wobbles.
Mind
Yeah, man.
blow.
Big up.
I'm telling you.
Big up the whole family.
I am telling you.
Oh my goodness.
Listen.
Okay.
Then you bring that here, like bring it here.
Well, why not?
Yeah.
It's a money making opportunity for you.
I know, right? But trying to keep the money where do that.
Gotcha.
Let them do that.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna focus on pan and eating.
Oh. So you mentioned earlier that you play in a group.
Yes.
What group is that?
It's called Pan and Rhythm.
Okay.
Yeah. It's really good. It's
Yeah.
about a group of 32.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And my section consists of 6 alto pan players. They're really nice. They're super great. I love that group so much.
Okay.
The band age range from like the youngest is like 12 to like
Oh wow.
40, I want to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's our group.
So when you have youth coming in, are they coming from the school sector or are they just coming in just to come in?
So like obviously my dad, but the type of music that Jimmy's arranging right now is like, so they want to feel and get their hands wet in that kind of music. So they would come over to play with us. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Jimmie, since you're doing that, do you have
See, Pana Rhythm joined. Hi, Pana Rhythm.
Big up Pana Rhythm.
So you as the arranger, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have prodigies
The
coming?
arranger.
Do you have prodigies coming up? Or do you see a prodigy coming up?
Yeah, we always see potential in people being the new director and prodigies and whatnot, but I mean, it's something too that we still have to kind of showcase and educate as well too. Hey, yo, big up, man. Thanks for joining the live, yo. We got some fun real members right now, too, man. Big up, guys.
Hello,
welcome.
Good evening.
Share the live,
Yes,
share the live. But yeah, like, we got some new prodigies. We got prodigies, everybody. They have so much potential in these kids that are playing right now in the band as well.
Yeah.
And, you can see them really, really going really far. But, you know, it's still an education journey, too, because they don't really know the potential of what we have done with Pan as yet. You know, they see it every now and then. They see us doing our stuff online. They see us stuff doing there and there. But to really, really show where this can really go, yeah, that's still where we lack it as, you know, a Caribbean base, where we try to show that that serious and potential. You know yeah. So. I think if we can make that a lot clearer, it will inspire a lot more people to continue to pursue to become that, you know, musical directorships, instructors, you know, just education, you know, professors, all those level of kind of theory kind of vibes where you want to excel yourself mentally and physically and whatnot. So, I mean, that's where I find, you know, that we don't really have a lot of strengths in getting there, but we have people who are inspired by things that I do and things that we do and want to do things like that too, just like, you know, teaching and instructing and doing music in a group and composing and arranging and all this. We do get that kind of interest, but to say that they're ready yet, no, not really, you know, because it's you gotta travel, you gotta go out there and see other people, you gotta go hear people, listen to people, see what's going on in the scene with the instrument that you're choosing to be about and see how other people are doing this thing, you know, not just from my perspective. My perspective is just one view, you know, but I'm coming from seeing thousands of views of all kind of different ways growing up, you know, so I am who I am today because of that, you know, so for you to get to that stage and level too, you're gonna have to want to invest in yourself, your time, you gotta make big sacrifices, you know, that's the hugest thing, and just go out there and just search as much knowledge as possible. There's so much limits, you know what I mean? You don't have no limitation when it comes to them things, so I find when we limit ourselves, we're going to limit ourselves to a certain bracket, you know, so there's no limitations when it comes to resources and information and whatnot, but you know, yeah, we do have potential of people that can be the next biggest arranger out of Cayman, or the next biggest composer, you know, and yeah, like we got that here. We really got that fire here, but
yeah, these kids nowadays is different from like my time.
Big up Augustus on the line.
Yes,
big up
hello,
Gussie. Big up, man. Nice to see you, bro.
Something up their brain. This, what is it, Gen Z? I don't know.
even know what they are anymore.
But these people.
Am I a millennial? I don't even know.
I'm a millennial. Yes.
Mine
so
keeps
90. If you're like in the 90s.
I'm 80s, but mine keeps changing.
Oh, me I know, but these kids nowadays, oh my goodness, they're brilliant. Yeah, they're Gen Z, man. Yeah. They're brilliant, and I like the fact that how their brain is like soaking up so much.
Yeah, man.
So that's good.
Yeah,
you have to keep it going, and also like I keep telling like Pan, like I use Pan, or like how I remember stuff throughout my day. So like. The things that you learn in Pan, you're going to use them like your day-to-day basis, especially when it comes down to discipline or like remembering things or just like always working your brain. So for me, I like Pan for that because I have to remember millions of notes, you know, in a song. And sometimes like if this is going to sound weird, like I know certain like people's footsteps, like how they step. Or like I know how somebody's car sounds. I blame Pan for that because like I have to know how a certain note sounds. You know, does that make sense?
No, it makes sense.
Okay, yeah. So, or like if somebody's like typing a number, I'm like, I know what number that is. That's like a 2 or whatever because it sounds different from like a 4 or 5. So
now that you mention it, I'm thinking about
yeah. So you know, I know how like. Somebody opening a door, I'm like, yeah, that's my mom.
It's scary because you're tapping in superpowers. It's like, what the hell is going on right here?
Yeah. Sometimes it'd be like, thank God for Pan because now I know like how to do certain stuff in my life or remember things, you know? Yeah.
Jimmeh, we were talking earlier about how in Trinidad they have different, I want to say dialects.
Right.
Does Cayman have their own dialect when it comes to Pan? Like
sound and Pan style?
Yeah.
Because I think honestly, they have one sound, one style until people like myself stepped into the arena and started doing the community thing. But they do have a style because they've only been taught by one person and only hear one person teaching it, which was my dad. right? My dad has set a serious foundation here where everybody understands my dad's music. Everybody can play my dad's music, and he make them learn how to play his music. So they're gonna adapt to his vibe, his style, the way he teaches, the way he put down and lay down notes a certain way, a certain format, a certain kind of people looking at it as a pattern or hearing it. You know, however they take it in visually or physically, whatever. But my dad is probably the only main stylist on the island. To say if there's anything similar to some of the styles in Trinidad, like what we talked about, like the west and the east and the south and the north. I can't say no. I don't know, kind of, but not really, because the island here, they're very unique, man. And you bring in this kind of instrument and music to here, you're gonna have to learn how to kind of adapt to them too, as well as you adapt to yourself. So there's a fusion you have to kind of create and find a collaboration, common ground with a certain kind of sound, a certain kind of rhythm, you know. So he's taught differently here, how he would teach differently in Toronto, same as in Trinidad. So it has its own, I guess, sound we can kind of call it, but it is his version of what he introduced and what he laid down. So the Earl sound.
Like if you could say if like Cayman has their own music, like a Caymanian musician, they have their own way of like. I guess my dad tried to like fusion it. I guess I don't know. Maybe I can't tell you. Right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Have you thought about bringing other people to Cayman for
We have brought a lot of people here to Cayman actually.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Len Boogsy Sharp, Dr. Sharp has come to Cayman numerous times. Mrs. Dr. Dawn Batson out of Miami, Florida University. She has come here plenty times. Freddie Harris has come here plenty times. Soloist. You know, my brother has come here, all of them, every last one of them. As much as them I can remember.
A lot of our people from Afropan too.
Yeah, a lot of people from Afropan has come here and performed and played and did stuff here too. We have a lot of guest panelists who actually come here. People from Virgin Islands, St. Croix as well too came here. St. Thomas who's passed here too, and a lot of the panelists are in Trinidad who are on the cruise ships. When they come here, they be able to kind of host them for the day and take them to do workshops and take them to do all kind of things for the day, and you know, they kind of help influence again to with that, you know. So we do have people who are actually coming to Cayman.
Okay. I'm here and I haven't been asked to play.
Oh, excuse me, guys.
You see what happened?
Daniel has been asked.
You see what happened? What?
Listen, Daniel has been asked to be played by all kind of people. Oh no, she can't show up. Oh no, she can't reach to put on this bad performance in the streets. I don't understand it. She's been probably asked to perform in town, in Westby Road.
Why are we lying?
You haven't been
I mean,
asked to
I'm pretty sure Jimmeh has some gigs soon, so like.
So right now, we don't got people right now looking venues for you to perform right now. I want to know.
Oh no.
Okay.
Nah, man, but yeah, she hasn't performed yet as yet.
But if you're trying to perform, you just let us know.
It will happen on the spot.
I know.
Just let us know. We got you.
I like to see what happens. Put them on the spot and I get gigs. Just more often.
I agree.
Trust me.
I was gonna ask you. Well, we're missing someone.
Yeah,
we are.
See if she's messaging about it, but
we are missing somebody.
Maya, where are you?
Where are you? But I was gonna ask. Do you guys play any other instruments besides pan?
I do.
Yeah.
I did a lot of music in like school, instrument wise.
Okay.
Yeah. Jimmeh played the trumpet. I played like the flute, the clarinet, the saxophone, and I think that's what it. I wasn't really interested in like the piano because I'm not really like the hype or something. Like everybody has to do the piano. I'm like, don't want to do that. Yeah. But I did play the flute, clarinet, and saxophone in school.
Okay. Did you find pan that helped you with those other instruments, or do you think it was the other way around, or do you think it was kind of?
So going back to like my Young Musician of the Year, like my dad, the second year, my dad's like, here's the music, like you do it. So I want to say yes. He's like, here's the music sheet, and here's the recording if you need it, whatever. So I want to say like it was the other way around for me, where like I learned how to read music in school. Okay. And like when it came down to like pan and like certain stuff like my dad would do like that, like just read the music, it helped me in that way. And yeah, but I don't know. I think it was a little different for me because I know like Pan, we're playing soca beats, right? Most times, you know, and I'm playing classical music with my like flute and whatever. And I'm just trying to like bump it out, like, you know, like soca kind of. Yeah, but it was really like disciplined in like classical music. Yeah, as an instrument, like, you know, like a wood pipe kind of instrument. Yeah, then playing a percussion instrument for me that I know like is Caribbean. So it's kind of different, but I won't say like Pan didn't help me be disciplined in like being a classical flute player, I guess. Okay. Yeah.
How about you, Jimmeh?
Oh, well, trumpet was something I learned in high school and whatnot. When I came out of primary school, and I don't know, I gravitated to a lot of instruments, and I was actually, you know, getting really good at a lot of them: piano, trumpet. First off, I love drums. Drums is my baby and my thing. I love to beat drums. I'm a beater, so I'm beating drums left, right, and center. Okay. Yes. I love drums. Lyrics, what? Stop. But yeah, drums is my favorite thing, and I love rhythm. I love the creativity of what rhythm does and where the placement of rhythm hits sometimes, and so Pan helped me understand a lot of that, but also drums and rhythm helped me understand a lot of rhythmic stuff for me to how do I handle my music today, and the way I lay my notes and how I approach it and how I deal with it and whatnot. So drums was always my favorite thing, you know. Okay. Yeah.
You mentioned classical music and reading music. Do you think that's important, or that's something that should be introduced into Pan?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, why not?
Why? How so?
What do you mean? Okay, so I feel like because of the fact that Pan is so diverse, like reading music in like classical way, I guess, and playing it into Pan, you actually like feel it a little different than somebody teaching you, like, because you got a 2/4, 3/4 kind of thing, and you need to know, like, I don't know, like when my dad's teaching me Aini Kleini, he's teaching me in like a soca beat. Get me? Yeah. So like if I'm reading it, I have to like read it like note for note, like beat for beat kind of thing. So I think people should know how to read music if it's Pan wise. It's good. Yeah.
How about you? Do you think it's important?
I think I think it's very important to add the whole theory side to our instrument. I don't think we should have to be backwards and wait until somebody says you should learn it.
Yes.
You know, like I wasn't really introduced theory until I went to high school, or you know, not like when I finished primary school, going into middle school, high school, I started. Right. And I did my trumpet time, you know, but it took until grade 7, grade 8 for me to start to be introduced, and by then you so. And this is why I blame my dad sometimes, because like they come from an era where they learn all by ear, right? Yes. And they're really like the greatest musicians in the world, in my opinion. And honestly, like my dad and them, his era, his group of friends from all like the guys that he grew up with, from the Ray Harmons to Robbie Greenidge to the Boogsies to Manuel Jack Riley, you know, go right down to Ellie Manning, all these guys that he's been around, you know, it's like, you know, it's like these guys don't play, right? And if you really understand where they're coming from, they came from a time where they never had that kind of resources, so they still introduce that kind of vibe to us as the children, where, you know, we're in the household playing, you know, you gotta learn this right here in the spot and using your ears to kind of take you through this journey, you know. We learn everything by ear growing up first as a little boy, little girl coming up, right? So when it's time to introduce sheet music now, we're like, no, we don't want that. Let's do it's too slow.
Put it in front of me and I'll pretend I'm reading it, but I'm not.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Because we really don't know it. So knowing the fact that we have this sheet music and we need to go like discipline and like no.
Hey Mika, pick up yourself. Unknown, pick up yourself.
Hi. Mika. That's my favorite from my section.
So I don't know. I mean, sheet music to me, it's very important. But I think they should really introduce it from day one. You know, because a lot of people after they get to a certain level, they feel like they're too good. Right. You know, we in Trinidad, our family in Trinidad, or Trinidadians in general, when they learn and master playing Pan, they think they know it all. That's it. You know, we grew up as a Caribbean base that way, where we figured we don't have to learn anything else again, you know. So for us now, when we're at the age where we want to chase more knowledge and more information, this is what's gonna come in after that, you know. So when they started to introduce sheet music, that was a different ball game, man. Because now
It was.
we had to pull back all the information that we learned to try to put all the physical with the theory, right? And we would know a lot of the things, all of the diminished, the augmented, all of the chords from 9s to 12, so all kind of everything, right? And all these things, we'd be playing this stuff. But to say that we know it in theory wise, we never had no idea until we start to apply the theory. Then we'd be like, oh, okay, this is what this means. But to sit here and to put a sheet music in front of me and to say to play it, we can probably do it. We do it, but it's just because of the fact we weren't introduced to that from young. It's like we bypassing this. Like we done way ahead of the sheet music. We done already done to like the end. Like we done already done halfway through and stuff like this. So. It's really different, but it's very, very important to add to your life because it helps you understand music again from a different perspective. Just a side of that you won't have to touch, or you might have to touch because you travel somewhere and somebody, the music director, give you and say, "Yo, here's the music for the band." What are you gonna do then?
Exactly.
You can't sit there. You gotta be like, "Oh, let me," right? So it's like unless you're not trusting your ears to go and run with this band right here on the spot. That sheet music will help you if you're not that strong with your inner self and know yourself. You know, you gotta be one with the pan. You gotta be one with the pan. You know, like if you're not one with your instrument in the pan, there's no way that you're gonna be able to excel like that when you get put in that situation. So sheet music definitely helps. Theory definitely helps, and it helps you kind of make your brain tick a different way too.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah, man.
When you guys were saying about sheet music, I was just thinking about me in high school because I played the flute as well.
Okay.
And when I was in band, I had the sheet music. But the pan side of me made me remember the music.
Memorize it from the first time.
I memorized it, and they're like, "Are you reading the music?" And I would, we're switching. Yeah, okay.
That was me.
Yeah,
that was me in school. Like they would think I was reading that. I wasn't reading nothing. I done already memorized this whole piece from top to bottom. We playing this over and over every morning.
That's our problem.
So it was like, all right, we got this.
Blame my dad.
Blame my dad for that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
blame my dad.
Blame my dad as well. If we're on that blame train.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Yep.
So for those that are just joining, we are in Cayman.
It's not the Caymans.
No, Cayman.
Caymanians.
Hey, we're here. We're here live and direct. So if you have any questions for these lovely, beautiful people, please put them in the question bubble in the bottom there. We're just here having fun, open discussion. Or anything you guys want to get out in the world off your chest?
Well, I mean, can we ask you some questions?
Yeah.
Like, how long have you been playing pan? For all the new listeners from Cayman.
What's the turn?
For everybody that's here in Cayman now that's listening to that. This is how I
That's a good one.
Okay.
See, people like that. Yeah.
See, they like it.
Wow.
I like that too. Right, so
What?
first question.
I feel like,
So Miss Aldings fan, welcome to the Cayman Islands again.
Thank you.
It's such a pleasure and honor to have people like you here. Definitely, it's such an honor. You know, we're blessed to have your stature here. Like, you know.
For real.
Yeah, it's serious. We wanted to have you here, man. It's very important for people like you here and us to recognize that. Like, we don't get a lot of that all the time, but when they do, it's like it's a big deal for us. So, thank you again for first snap. That's the first thing.
Of course.
Second note, I'm sure everybody wants to find out, you know, about yourself a little bit too, and what instrument you play and how long you've been playing pan. So let's go with that.
Love it, Dad.
How long have you been playing? How long have you been playing pan?
How long? Okay, so I'm gonna age myself, even though I look very young. But I've been playing pan for
Big up Marvin from Edmonton, right? That's Marvin from Edmonton, right? That's your Marvin. That's your friend Marvin.
Yeah, I know good.
From Calgary. Let's get that straight.
She
Listen.
disrespecting you.
Get this straight.
Yeah.
Big up
Calgary.
Omar.
Oh my goodness.
From Calgary, 3 hours away. We have a.
Is it a rivalry?
Yeah, it's a thing.
I think Calgary is really nice. In pictures, I don't know how it is.
Yeah, in pictures.
I just love the beef.
I think I've only
They got
been
the
to
best
like
beef in the world.
Ottawa.
Yeah, Alberta beef. What's that?
Don't run from your questions.
No. I've been playing pan for a little over 30 years.
Nice. It's serious.
When I tell the kids that I've been playing pan for 25 years, they're like,
Yes.
what? I can't believe you've been playing pan for 25 years.
Yep.
I'm like, guys, yes, I'm 29 years old. They're like, are you sure? Yes.
Yeah, we sure.
We sure.
Very sure.
Guys, you never had a choice, yo.
We did not. We did.
We went through hell, but it was good hell. We never got rid of
Did your dad ever throw sticks at you?
Of course.
You got that licks. What?
Okay.
Not really sticks in the hand, but you know.
Never got.
No, not really sticks in the hand because we never really had to do anything where we had to be playing foolishness. But
when we were, it was a very hard pill to swallow as a kid. Trust me. Like I said, I cried when I lost the first year. Oh my goodness. The second year when I went back was after halftime.
You must cry.
And I cried again. He's like, but what did Jalen? Is this what you're doing? Don't do that.
You must cry after you get caught.
You know, you're losing. I was like, you don't understand the pressure I have on me right now. Knowing the fact that I'm coming right after intermission and I'm the first one up. Oh my goodness. And I knew if I didn't win this Young Musician of the Year the second time, I'm dead. But I'm really happy that my dad instilled that into me because of the fact that I'm so disciplined. Mm-hmm. Yeah, with like anything that I do now. Like once I put my mind to it, I'm gonna
Okay.
Yeah. Omar, you calling me? You on the live? I don't understand this thing.
Anyway,
but someone has a question for you, and then we can get back to me.
Okay.
What is pan and rhythm?
I have no idea.
Oh. Wow.
I have no idea what is pan and rhythm. But because the name came about because of a name switch for the person who owns the bands. You know, they were called Pandemonium until they found that they had other Pandemoniums around the world.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Pan and Rhythm kind of struck with him. So
I
really don't know what inspired the Pan and Rhythm name. I really don't know. But I know when I got involved in Pan and Rhythm, we made that Pan and Rhythm.
Yeah.
Right? You come in that, you feel in Pan and Rhythm.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
but I don't know what the real intention was. Yeah, we mean you realize you calling you alive and thing and thing we mean you realize.
This man is in 1920. Got to be. He's like realizing this now going on. Bro, it's alive. What you mean? Brother, get it together. That's one of my brothers.
Big old Omar, yo.
Yeah, I call him one of my brothers.
One of my baddest drummers in history. Yeah, man.
I mean, 1920. I'm convinced. Not 2022. It's almost 2023, you know.
Like this year,
like
this year.
Bro, can you believe that it's like November 17th already? That's crazy. Yes. I love that for me. My birthday is coming around the corner.
I already done planning my birthday already. I know I say the same thing.
You want to know when my birthday is? September.
Yeah, we on this already. You done already on this celebration time.
Wow. That's right around the corner.
Yeah,
right around the corner.
We're gonna have a fete. What?
Mm-hmm. Forward thinking, man. The future.
You have to.
That was already done. Next.
See you next year. Next. My birthday's around the corner, guys.
So far around the corner.
Just, like when East Indians or just West Indians alone, like, yeah, get up this running corner, like, right there. And it's really like miles away. That's me.
30 minutes away.
That's me.
So what other questions do you have since I'm on deck?
What inspired you to make this platform? All things pan.
That's wow.
We gonna give you questions. No, we got them like, whoa. Even though we bring them out this spot and making them out this spot and something, we got questions for you for these. So.
Yeah. Okay. So All Things Pan actually started during the pandemic. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't say I was bored, but I was looking for inspiration for pan.
Okay.
Just to expand my knowledge and stuff.
That's good. Mm-hmm.
Was looking online, didn't really see much. Went on YouTube, saw like a ton of old interviews.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, there's nothing current that is with up and coming pan players and tuners and stuff. So I was just like, let me give it a shot. Mm-hmm. Let me try something. Yeah. I think I asked you or talked to you about it, and just to get your thoughts. And I was just like, well, I'm getting some good feedback on it, so let me try it and see what happens. And here we are today.
It's a good thing. We need stuff like this for us young people as well.
Yeah, man.
Very important. I think the only interviews that I've ever really seen is like after Panorama in Trinidad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's not right.
Yeah.
Not right. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of newness, like new arrangers like Jimmeh. Mm-hmm. There's new bands, there's new players, and I feel like it should. Good job.
Thank you. I try. Yeah. And it's funny, a lot of pan players that I've interviewed, they've said like after I've interviewed them, they've gotten gigs from from my stuff. So
Yeah, that's really cool.
yeah,
That's really cool. I mean, that's what it's about to networking, right?
Yeah.
So if somebody don't really see us from our channel, they will see us from someone else, and that's where like the whole like integration connection where we all are under the same page. Just don't even know because the fact that the resources again. So anybody that's showcasing or highlighting anything it helps another viewer that would never see that channel before.
yeah, that's
For sure.
Yeah, so this is really cool.
So look at you go.
Thank you.
Maybe, hopefully, you'll travel.
Go all things pan. Omar say he missing out. Lord.
Wow.
LOL. Omar,
I don't.
bring your drumsticks.
I say the same thing.
Bring your drumsticks.
Right now, Omar's supposed to be setting up and doing sound check for the bands and the artists in town that he got play tomorrow on Saturday night for that he playing up in the live. He's gonna be training right now and hustling and doing rehearsals right now with the group.
Someone's getting called out.
Bring your drumsticks, bro. I thought you were retired anywho.
Wow.
Yo, you might get called for Shensi for playing drums and Shensi a show too. You
Tell me about it.
You play around.
Tell me about it.
I feel like I should step away so you and Omar can just
Nah, we
hash this out
we
because
get Omar all the time. Man. Omar say you late, boy. He home already.
wow. Wow.
Oh, what? See, when you like first called, you're like, "Are you in bed?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm in bed lunchtime." What you talking about? Yes.
So early.
Yes. Work life is hard out here in these streets. What you talking about?
I understand, but I don't go to bed that early.
Sometimes, boy, the little brain power needs to just rest. There's nowhere else to go. Cayman is very small. Very, very small. What is it? 72,000 people?
Yeah, but that's
75,000 people? We know everybody. How last 75?
I don't know nobody down there.
Or they know me or something. But other from that, they'll be like, "Oh, you Jimmy's sister?" I'm like, yeah.
Oh, that's how they.
All the time. All the time. And I'm okay with it. Oh, you Mr. Lapier's daughter. Yeah, I'm Mr. Lapier's daughter.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Thank you. Oh, you look like him.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
I need to hide the water so that the logo don't be there, No free advertisement for this company and we should call it water.
For real. So I have one last question for you.
Yes.
Where is next? What is next? Like elevation in all things pan.
Well,
what are we trying to do?
I'm trying to do this.
What do you mean? Interview? All over
the world. I want to do it live and direct.
Yes.
That's what I want to do. I want to.
Period.
If it's like a pan showcase, I want to showcase different bands and just highlight them.
Okay.
And, yeah.
She gave me our everything 3, 4, 5.
Basically. Yeah.
Basically.
That's right.
I don't know the one in Canada. I heard it yesterday.
Omar, please. I don't know what's going on with Omar. Omar, boy.
Yes, we
Omar
know.
Something else, Omar said he charged
from there.
$75,000 for himself, and one Omar you get with it.
Wow. Anyways, all things pans. Yes, she should come to Trinidad. What you talking about? We're going to Trinidad right now.
Yes.
This year. This year.
Chris.
Next year. Sorry.
That's the plan.
That's the plan.
That's the plan.
COVID or not.
I ain't there. I am there.
We have to go. What you talking about? Let's go. What?
I'm there, man.
I'm a big fan of Phase 2 Pan Groove, so
So is that who you play with?
I've never played with Phase 2 Pan Groove, but I've played with Solo Harmonites. I don't know if they're still solo.
Yeah, they are.
Are they?
I haven't played with Solo Harmonites because my dad arranged for them, but I haven't played with Phase 2. But the day I do, I'm gonna cry. That's my band. I can sing every song for you. Actually, I can sing every song for you, except for last year.
I don't know if they're watching, but someone from Phase 2.
They know. They know what you're talking about. Lap your daughter in the building. Yes. In the yard. She's sitting, and I'm content for the rest of the night.
So is that
I don't need to go nowhere else.
So
Juve and Panorama. That's it.
Not like her.
Juve and Panorama. I don't need to do Carnival Tuesday. I don't need to do Carnival Monday.
Okay.
Juve and Panorama. I don't need to go.
Chris, you have it right. That double telling you get through the face so easy. I agree. That one section for sure.
That's a no for me.
Wait, all the original double tenors hitters gone, man.
That's a no for me.
Yeah, why? The double tenors is the scariest thing in Albanias. You're right.
No for me.
I've never heard double tenor so much since I started this show.
Yeah,
Really?
but a lot of people
Double
actually
tenor.
gravitate to it recently in this lifetime now. Like this, it wasn't really. Alright, I shouldn't say that. So back in my dad time, that double tenor thing was a serious thing, right? But
Interesting.
Yes.
now in this new time, it's coming back.
Yes.
Yeah. People actually choose that as their go-to solo instrument now, and
Wow.
you know,
Do you guys have a double tenor in your group?
we have pans here, but
We
not
have
in our group.
pans, but
Oh.
yeah. So it's a no for me.
So that's another pan you're gonna talk about.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people have been afraid to touch it because they don't want to be by themselves.
Yes, I know. I was watching
Oh,
it.
okay.
Right now, Duvon is doing really great. I was watching Single Pan yesterday.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's on right now.
the man is bad.
We watching that
But I'm a
one.
Boogsy man. I'm a Boogsy, like, you know, like Boogsy is my thing. Eat, sleep,
The
Boogsy.
boogers.
Eat, sleep, Boogsy.
Boogers.
Yep. I don't care about anybody else. I mean, I love them, but eat, sleep, Boogsy. Sorry, that's my guy.
Yeah, we grew up in that band.
Yeah, we
that.
understand his music. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But I
Yeah.
guess growing out of Boogsy, you know, might help me a little bit. But I'm a Boogsy man. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I stand by the quads and quads only because that's my favorite pan in the band. Quads and 4-pan for sure.
You like the forest.
Yeah.
You wanna
I
go to?
can't.
You don't want to go to a 6?
No.
Or a 3?
And you know what the funny thing is? My dad believes in, like, if the pan that you're playing, you're supposed to listen to, like, the music of whatever the pan is playing.
Yeah.
So, like, I never gravitated to, like, at the time, I think the last time I was out there, I was playing 9 bass. And I never really, like, gravitated to, like, the 9 bass. I was always by a quad or a 4-pan. Yeah.
No guitar pan. No twos.
I mean, I have an uncle that plays guitar, but other from that, like, you know, no. Sorry, quads and 4-pan.
Facts.
You ever watch them play? Beautiful.
I'm telling you,
Beautiful.
it's amazing. The
Oh
12
my
bass is
God.
what blows my mind every time.
Oh,
Really?
that's harmonies. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll sit down and watch a 12 bass man. Like literally, he's jogging.
Yeah,
Right?
that's
So
it.
the whole for 10 minutes.
That man is jogging through the whole song. Yes.
Oh.
Big up Kern and Kern from Harmonize
Harmonize.
and who's his dad? I think was the one who actually invented or created the 9 bass.
Oh.
That's one from
Okay.
Harmonize. And Dennis, who's the 12 bass genius. Yeah, these guys are real old school legends, man. And these guys here, when you see these guys play,
Yeah.
you just gotta sit back.
No
and
matter
just
the
be in a
man's
place.
size, the man is fit. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Fit.
Like I just say, jogging
Jogging.
right
Go
through.
out the whole.
I wonder if they are ever tired after this. because-
No, and they can go again, and that's like
From the top.
crazy.
Yeah, man. Beautiful instrument.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
There's a
instrument.
lady too. What's her name again? There's another 12 bass lady at Harmonites. Oh man, I don't remember. But that's my band too. I love Harmonites. I love
Yes, we
Harmonites.
did say the 12 bass. That's
Yep.
just here. Yeah, we did say 12 bass, bro. 12 pans. Have 3 octaves. Yeah, so you have a high
6
note,
and
middle
6.
note, and a low note. Yeah, all pans is a note, and they have 3 notes in it from high to low, 3 different highs and lows, right? So.
Yep.
Yes, 12 bass. We definitely try to see if we can pull out some of our old footages that we have and try to share it all things in our pages as well too. But yeah, 12 bass is that action, man.
It is.
Action.
That action.
Brother, it's an Olympic, okay?
I'm
Stop
surprised it's
playing.
not an Olympic sport because
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I'm surprised they don't have like a competition
Hey, you
for
know-
people that play 12 bass because
Hey, this man never comes
They need to
out
have
sweaty.
a quads and a 12 bass kind of
Yeah.
Olympics one because that's special people that can really tackle them things and really take it on serious.
Yeah, no,
So,
for real.
yeah.
For real, for real.
Yeah,
It's
serious.
different. Like,
Big up
nobody's
on
never
my
seen
HD.
you because bases are surrounded, but from the back of you, when people look at you, be like, yo, what is this? What are you doing? Yeah, but I played 9 bass and that was my limit for me. Like 9 bass really kept me like in like fit, like for real. Summertime, tired. I would go home sleeping. Like on the way home, I was sleeping because I'm tired.
Wow.
Yeah, like I feel like my dad likes background music a lot, so he used to give us a whole pile of crap. What? Not crap, but like chromatic scales. Like you're getting all 9 pans. Like yeah, no.
Man is a mechanic.
Yeah,
Rhapsodies.
he
Wow.
background. This man never played at all. I
Rhapsodies.
was like, all right,
Wow.
basses, chromatic. You can.
single tier.
No problem. And knowing me, I have to get it.
Yeah,
I have to get it.
You're the boss's daughter. You have.
Yeah, I have to get it. Like, I have to find an easier way to get all of my notes. If it's 12 notes that I have to hit, I'm gonna figure out a way to get all of my notes. But I love bass. Bass is like one of my favorite bands, to be very honest, to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9 bass was everything.
Have you ever done a solo
On a bass?
On a bass? Or
yeah, like when we used to perform as a family,
okay.
I would be playing the bass pad. I would be playing the guitar pad, and then my other 2 brothers, Junior and Noah, would be playing soprano. Junior would play alto pad, and he would be like, "All right, everybody gets a part. Play a solo." I'm like, "Thanks, Dad." I lie.
No, no.
No lies.
Just remember the torch of the life.
No lies. Anytime we used to gig as a family, I would obviously play bass, and I will have solos to do.
Yeah, man, that's true.
Okay.
Yep.
Music for days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bless his heart. My dad is a legend. Thank you.
So when you're arranging, do you do solos for basses and?
Ask Jazeer, answer. Yes, they do.
Yeah.
They do get parts.
They get in notes in their tail.
Yeah, they do.
They get in real notes in their tail.
I think everybody gets notes in their abs. Like,
Okay.
just, yeah.
Okay.
To the point where we get silent because we're so, like, baffled.
Ask Jazeer. Jazeer can tell you if you get in notes or not. He
Yeah,
tell you.
for real. Basses, sometimes they be asking for more, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, okay.
But, yeah, basses.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, man. Half the man action.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think he feels bad for us alto pan players because we be sweating. I feel alto pan and 4 pan is one of the hardest pans ever to play, hands down.
Really?
Yes.
But you don't find a lot of natural players for these instruments. Like you find a lot more people mechanics of how they move in their body for certain other instruments. But when it comes to 4 pan and alto, you know.
Interesting.
You gotta find somebody who that fits with. It needs to accept. I think the 4 pan and alto, you just can't accept that pan. That pan have to accept you too. Yeah.
That's true though.
Yes.
That's true. That's true.
Like, you know,
yes.
like Chinese kind
Yeah.
of thing.
No, that's
Like,
true.
Yes.
That's true.
Yeah.
It'll kick you out real quick.
What?
Real
Yes.
quick.
They'll show you what time it is, man. If you take those pans for Joe, they'll take you for a joke.
But I love that for me. What? I'd be like,
The
yeah,
challenge.
come on, give me that challenge. But I won't lie, like this last song had my brain, like my mechanics are like, no man, like they need to be oiled a little bit because our heads were hurting us. But we like that because after a while, you know, we got the solos down. You know what I'm saying? But Jimmy's brain is a little different from everybody else's brain. Oh no. Sometimes I see him like just playing on my alto, but I'm like, watch out, this dude's gonna do something crazy in a second, you know, like sit tight. Say so, say done. Craziness. I don't know, man.
I love mad man. I accept that long time ago.
Yeah, he's really.
I'm mad man with you, man.
He's crazy.
So Jimmie, as an arranger, do you want to continue arranging or composing, or do you just want to be just a
No, I have to
soloist?
continue arranging and composing. I'm a creative person, so I have to do
His
things
brain
creatively.
won't sit tight. You want a man to go crazy for real? Like, no.
Yeah, boy, we gotta get that out.
No, he has to get that out. What you talking about?
Okay.
But it does. I do have now a passion for it now.
Yeah.
You know, but to
That's
say
nice, brother.
to say if it was like that before, nah. You know, it was all about timing for me. Everything is in due time. I don't force what does not need to be needed. You know what I mean? So like for me, we have other groups that we are involved with where we have family pans around the world, Cayman, Toronto, Trinidad, whatever, right? So as you know, we have Afro pan in Canada, Toronto. That's our biggest baby.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of time for when I transition in that side of that field too, you know. I'm hearing now through the grapevines of, you know, the brothers and the admins now that I'm supposed to be the arranger for 2023. So
Yeah. Boof. Fire. Hire me.
We'll see how that goes.
I
You know,
love that.
that's gonna be a different turnout on things for me here
Yeah.
and around the world too.
So you have to come down from Edmonton and not
Thank-
Toronto.
thank you.
You're welcome.
You sure she put the emphasis in
I
Edmonton,
got
right?
that. Yeah. That's why I said thank you.
Not
But, yeah,
Calgary.
it's-
Not Calgary.
Edmonton.
Arranging is beautiful, man. That's when you're creating things and you find in certain. I can't explain that.
It's a certain
Do you-
love.
I can't
Definitely.
It's
Definitely.
weird.
You know?
It's weird.
Do you think you found your voice as an arranger, where like a band is playing your music and people can say that is Jimmie?
Locally in Cayman, yeah, but not
Yeah.
overseas, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely do have, yeah.
Okay. We need to expand that. Yeah.
Yeah, now we're expanding, man. 2023 is all about the growth and elevation, man. So we
Is that what we're talking about?
we
Sorry.
we're definitely gonna grow it, man. I look forward to all the new opportunities I choose to accept now. So I'm definitely gonna be more in the scene in Trinidad soon. Not 23, but 24 for sure. There's other carnivals around the world in the Caribbean, Miami, Panama, which we're trying to hit up. New York, I'm trying to hit up. I'm trying to hit up England too one day. Okay. So right now, this 23 is going to be the stepping stone to officially put that in. African is going to be one of the biggest statements for me in the world when I introduce that. So that is what needs to happen first before all things fall into place, because we need to build up a track record now. We need to build up a journey. We need to build up a portfolio. We need to build up all kind of stuff. So we have the resources. We've been doing this for years. It's now for the world to hear it now, and to kind of take my steps and my stepping stones with that now.
Yeah.
But it's all about growth for 23 for me, man. It's elevation all day. Up.
Love that from you, brother.
Up.
So if a band wanted you to compose a song for them, would you do that?
Yeah, right away.
Okay.
Right away. I don't think I would question the type of band too, because it's all about moments, right? So when you get something come in your life, or somebody sent an opportunity, it was supposed to send for a reason. So you gotta sit there, analyze it. If it works well with you, resonate with you, then you pursue it, right? So I don't take things that come into my life for a joke. I take it very serious and see what I can, do with it. Now, it's all about benefiting. I'm not doing this to gain anything or take anything, but I'm here to give. I'm here to share knowledge and information now, and this is what the lifetime I'm at now. So I need to be able to do that first, for the people, for everyone else, and not for me. It's not a selfish kind of thought. It's not a self-gain thing. It's nothing like that. So
Growth.
Yeah, man, growth, elevation.
Facts. Do you think this generation is more into sharing the knowledge that they've gained over the years? Yeah. Compared to,
if they get it, they will share it.
Yeah.
But if they're not being taught to do something with it, they're not gonna share it, or if they don't have something looking forward to, they're not gonna be able to share it. But definitely we do have a kind of hunger now where people want that from that information, the secrets they want to say, the secrets to this thing. There's no secrets, They think we got all the secrets, but we might have things figured out to a certain point, extent, but that's for how we deal with, because of we deal with ourselves, so we know how to deal with us and music and whatnot. But we have a hunger for it now. Yeah. I do think that just that if they're able to take whatever we give them and we allow them to share it, they will share it without questioning. Versus like, I don't know if I can do this yet. We don't want that kind of vibe. We want you to be able, when I give you this, go carry it out to the world too. Right. Go give it just as how I give it to you, go give it to somebody else too, Yeah.
Is that how you feel as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll share his knowledge. He's a good arranger.
Oh, the look.
It's true.
So, all the arranging that you've done, what's your favorite?
Oh, that's a hard one. And I think the more music we end up arranging every time, every year, every project, it slaps with the last one. But we have, I don't know, man, we have favorites because of the moment and the time that we create these music and the way we develop these ideas on the spot, right? So every moment to me, I really don't want to judge, but same way they're all beautiful in their own way, right? They're all unique. How we build these music is not only based off of the personalities that's in front of us, but the vibe that we're on, the moment where we're doing it for the occasion, the theme that we're trying to present, everything for that occasion, that moment in time, versus a year later, it's a whole brand new blueprint, right? So we can't really use last year's energy with energy that's brand new, that wasn't there last year, right? So it's like we got kind of be open to kind of receive new kind of flow of energy, so you can help develop and create. So I don't know, man. It's hard to say that why my last arrangement last year, 2 years was bad as hell, But every time we do music, man, it's always bad. It's always great. It always turn out to be something like, till I won't cry. So
no, for sure.
You're getting your feelings with it, man. You're getting your feelings with a lot of things, and we create everything off emotion. All the things that's creating off emotion and feelings. So, Whatever you're feeling at that time and that moment is never going to be the same thing you're going to feel tomorrow or the next day or next year or last year when you did something too. So you never can recreate anything too from a feeling from last year or you know, you can create things from your feelings.
Of course.
You know,
Of
so
course.
that itself is a fresh kind of aura and vibe where when you feel that and you let it go and you let somebody feel that, that's a brand new experience again.
Right.
And you seeing happening in front of you and you taking it back again. So I don't know. It's a hard question because if I had to ask Boogsy that same thing, every song Boogsy's gonna say is was the baddest. I tell you shit, Boogsy saying all my tune bad, all my tune bad. So like all of those songs will be great to us because no music is wrong, no music is bad, no music is not the right thing. You know, nobody can tell you what you create in your head is wrong.
Right.
What you create in your head is your thing. So you know, you can hear it. So I mean, whatever you do with that is just for the moment, man. You just let that express and talk for itself. Let that speak. Let that do what it needs to do.
Do you have a favorite song? No? They're all...
But we got plenty favorites. You know, that we will listen to all the time over and over. But
Okay. Okay.
Because this music this year is more mechanical. I can't explain it. Like 2 years ago before COVID, it was like vibes. I don't know. But I'm not saying that this one's not vibes either. It's just that the mechanics in the notes that I'm playing, it's
very
giving technical.
Okay.
Yeah, very technical.
So you went technical with it this year?
Yes.
Yeah, because we have a new bunch of amazing future panelists who joined the group, right? And they're from high school, starting off very, very young. And this group used to do their own music without instructors, you know. So they were really, really like serious, right? So taking them in now and trying to show them the right way is like we making them unlearn all of that to learn more skill set levels, more technical things, you know, things that you can use to strengthen your craft and take to expand your mind to see the way you look at your notes and your pan, the way you receive your pan, the way you're trying to make your pan feel like you know, and use that pan. So it had to be a little more technical this year for them to understand the unlimitations of things.
Right.
You know, because people are just...
I think it's because of the key that it was into, like the minor key.
Yeah, not a lot of people like to play minor songs. Not a lot of people like to attack minor songs. So like you get the greatest arrangers in the world, but listen to their track record. You're not hearing a lot of them attacking a minor song from scratch and doing something with it, you know.
Right. And
I learned that a lot from like Boogsy. Boogsy was one of the maddest persons in the world to kind of do minor music and do things with that. So I'm not scared to do things with no matter what kind of vibe the music is. So this year was very, very interesting doing a minor song which the group never ever would done, you know, and to try to be creative in that side was really, really interesting for them because now you have to match certain technical things based off of their technical abilities too. So you have to know your players. You have to know your band. It's like you know your squad, so you know what positions to put this one in forward, put that one in shooting guard, or put that one in goalkeeping, something. You know your players, right? So you try to get that common ground where, all right, you're getting them turned up, but same time you gotta kind of like hold back so everybody can kind of participate too, not just by this person playing it and because he can play it, everybody should do it too. No, that's a different kind of mindset that where our dad come from. You know, like if you play it and you never catch it, somebody else gonna play it next. You come out, you know. Right. So it's now where we want to change the way we look at that and kind of help people kind of want to play that. You know, they want to play that too. So for them to want to play that, we gotta work with them and help them get to that ability and that level, that skill level, that technical level to be able to play exactly what they see in other players playing. So we have to kind of make music where it's relatable for everybody to take part in and participate in a sense. So as a ranger, that's where it comes a little kind of limited because I have to kind of pull back a lot of the ideas and the thing because like you're gonna hear things, you're gonna be seeing things like colors and kind of energy and things and stuff like that, and everybody's not gonna see that, everybody's not gonna hear that what you're hearing. So it's like, you gotta kind of help them understand what you're trying to do with it.
You said you had to kind of reteach them the technical part of pan. Do you think they have a new appreciation for pan now?
After re-drilling them?
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Damn. Okay.
This group not gonna
Oh
look
my
at
goodness.
this group not gonna look at Pan the same. If they can't go back now to a normal school, high school band and be mediocre with music or vibes. They want the best. They want to be the baddest. They want to be the excel. So
That's
they
good.
definitely can't go back to that. They have to only go forward now and chase that. So
See, look.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. A lot of yeses. A lot of yeses. Yeah.
They had, they didn't like me at one point because I drill the band. So whenever Jimmy's not there, or just in general, like I'm Jimmy's like right hand when it comes down to drilling the band. And let me tell you.
big up Roberto. Thanks Roberto joining the live, man. Big up. Everybody, if you want your finance done, that's the baddest and the best finance person in Cayman, the biggest and the baddest accountant in Grand Cayman, who handles all the millionaire funds and all everybody, blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
Follow him.
Done. Done. I don't have money in
So if
Cayman
you
now.
need your account for all these funds handled, this is the guy right here that'll have everything handled for you and give you
Alright.
updates and everything, you know.
Cool.
Like, yeah.
Definitely. I will follow him after this.
Oh, definitely, please do.
He said, oh my God. But yeah.
No, but that's a brother of mine, man, who grew up from like day one. That one of my day ones. man.
Marble
Like,
days. How you mean?
He's seen us from scratch to
now.
a beautiful gem today. So yeah, he's seen it all, man.
Wait, so he has stories. Do you want to come on the live?
No,
Wait.
Wait, do you want to come on the live?
He's good where he is.
No.
He is good where he is. You're live with him tomorrow at the next fit or something, you know?
Yeah. It's okay. No embarrassment here.
I mean,
Exactly. We good. Not the boxer brief days. We good.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Keep that with you. And over there, Ole. Thanks.
Yeah, why, Roberta? We're not ready for that. I tell
Yeah,
you this.
no.
I mean, I think we are.
This
No.
whole live not ready for that.
No.
I think we are.
No.
We can go live.
No.
Don't worry, Roberto, we're going out tomorrow night for the fets and thing, you know, the thing in town. So come and meet Danny and everything, and then we have a line. And then you can tell her all the stories you want.
And then I'll repost it here on All Things Pan for you guys.
Yeah, bro, we love you too, bro.
That's
funny.
So going back to the appreciation, have you
Yes.
guys over the years appreciated the pan more?
I appreciated Jimmy more
Oh.
as an arranger, because like this, I don't know, it's different from like being my brother to my arranger. It's a little
A
different.
little different?
Yeah. But he makes me appreciate Pan a little bit more. With the music that he's giving me, yes, 100%. 100%.
Okay. How about you? Are you just
Listen, I live and die and breathe and eat and everything this thing called pan, man. So for me, like,
Yeah.
I'm already done beyond the appreciation part where I just want to just kind of just give back and just continue being grateful now. Because, like,
Yep.
I'm gonna be doing this for the rest of my life, and the amount of things that's gonna be coming into our life once we know what we need to do with it is beyond mind blowing to me, especially when you hear about manifestation and all this stuff. So I already done see a lot already that's gonna come into my life already as it is, where I just have to just be ready for it and just appreciate when it does come. So
right.
doing the appreciation part, I'm doing that 24/7. Once I wake up, I give in thanks to God. I give in, I saying prayers, I saying that, and praying for other things and whatnot, and trying to just kind of just keep focused, positive.
Yeah.
Focus right now is the key. It's so much distractions around the place. Everybody is not on the same thing, so everybody's something else might be a little distraction for you in a sense, but it's not really meant to be a distraction, if that makes sense. And it's not intentional. It's just that you have a career and profession that you're doing, but you have other friends that will be doing other careers and profession. Not to say that they don't mix, they do come together because the resources of that is different from these resources, so you can kind of collab the resources, but it's just like you want to still focus on the stuff that you've been dreaming about your whole life, the stuff that you've been telling yourself you want to do, and you still kind of have to make that part your kind of thing to focus on, so you can make that into a reality. So everything else around that can kind of be a little kind of distraction for a certain kind of point, but
Right.
like I said, it's not an intentional kind of thing. But you need that kind of distraction too, where you can kind of forget about doing the thinking about that 24/7. Give yourself a break. So when you have the break to have fun and whatever, you come back and tackle it with force again. So that's why I said it's not an intentional distraction. It's a positive distraction for you.
Yeah.
Because your friend's career and their work, when you listen to their stories and you're about them and you listen to them and you just chilling with them, that alone is taking your mind away from not thinking about work, business, hustling, doing this, whatever. So when you get back to thinking about that, it's like, okay, I already know because I gave myself a break from thinking about this.
Yeah.
So it is positive, positive distractions. It's not a bad one. But
I was gonna ask you because I ask a lot of my guests on the show. This question's a little touchy, but where do you see Pan going in the future?
Pan will forever grow regardless. Like we have people like Jimmeh now. This is our future. So this is the elevation right here.
Just so.
Period.
Just so in the future.
Jimmeh is our future right now. Like, see, like, we have Boogsy, but now we have, like, Duvon. You get me? And now there's another generation that's coming, which is Jimmy's generation. So it's going to elevate regardless. So I see, like, just keep growing. We're going to get really bad, like, good arrangers. Jimmy's one of them. He's my hope in the future in Pan. I see it. Yeah, so that's where I see Pan in a Jimmeh. Period.
Okay. So you see good things for Pan in the future? Yeah.
It's in great hands.
Okay.
He's learned a lot.
Yeah.
Like my dad instilled a lot of stuff into us. And Jimmy's just running with it. I like that.
Yeah. And you're also teaching younger people, so they're
the
next generation.
It's just inspiration for them, man. Because like if you don't really get any inspiration to want to chase the knowledge, you're not gonna want to pick up the sticks to practice, right? So for me, when people see me traveling around the world and what I'm doing with Pan in these positions and these situations on stage with artists or producing or recording in a studio and doing all this stuff with heavy hitters outside in the world, it's like that inspires people to want to be that, so I want to inspire people to want to be like me but better than me in a sense, so it's like they will do that for me too. I want to be like these people, but now we have to do that and kind of be better than that too, better than ourselves, be us, be who we are.
We did our notes research, and now it's time to put a twist on that research. That's just that.
Yeah, knowledge.
Jimmeh, I'm telling you, I have hope with that man. Trust me, he's gonna do great.
It's a lot of pressure.
It's really not, because he has it down packed. If he didn't have it down packed, then it would be a different story. But this man is brilliant. Okay. Yeah. We'll see. Summer coming up.
Big things.
After party, wait and see, man. I'm telling you.
You guys are coming to split up Canada upside down. Tell none of that. I didn't even know what I'm going to do yet, and I just know it's going to be like that.
I was going to ask you if you have a song.
No, but I did. When I first started telling myself I want to arrange, right?
Yeah.
Funny enough, there was one song that I said I had to do first as my first song. You guys want to know what it is?
Yeah.
It was by this group, Bernie Flame that did it. When Desha used to be with them, and it was Trimble It. You guys know Trimble It?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Okay.
Trimble It. One day I was outside. I was young. I was outside just sitting down in all my feelings, and I played this song. And I like jump, I'm like, yeah, this is my first song. I come in and flip this. I go to bring a jump. No, serious, that's something that's such a vibe. I was like, nah, becoming to really tremble it and tremble the place. Like that had that kind of aura, man. And that was like one of my first kind of songs that I was like, yeah, boy, I want to try that one out. But yeah, it gravitated to other things because like once again, like we have youths, we have new people listening to new music. So it's not like how my dad and them traditional will be like, man, I arranging, so we're gonna do like Pan and D. And then you look at everybody else, you're like, what is that?
Right.
No more Pan and A
For us, we know what that is, No
more Pan by Storm. Even though Pan by Storm is a really good song. What?
Yeah.
No more Pan by Storm.
Like, we know all of that. We grew up playing that every
There's a few of them that I can name out right now.
Yeah.
But especially Pan and A by right now.
Yeah, we grew up playing that in and out, man. In and out.
It's like a palance.
It is.
I like how you agreed. It's like a palance,
No, but I see, like, just like with palance, I respect palance, and just in the music, I respect it, right? Because, like, yeah, I gotta respect palance. You guys wanna know why?
For that time,
I had to change my views on palance, right? Just coming off a little topic of it, but the reason I love palance again is because of there's no other. No, hear me out, right?
I'm here.
It's the most played music that we don't need to have played. I agree with everybody else, but it should be played because the fact that palance reach places in the world that we as Caribbean people been trying to get physically. Right? And the fact that this is doing that for our culture, that is a blessing thing. Like, so when people cussing palance, you guys have no idea, man. We want to fight down this thing still. We still trying to fight down our own culture. When we want soca music to be on Apple Music, the same reason why they don't have a genre class.
Tugging on heartstrings
so that is why I kind of have to give palance its respect. Like, yes, we kind of palanced out, but palance is a very historic kind of tune that made a lot of people who don't even hear soca before, never hear it before here. Like,
it's a very easy dance move. It's one word. you know,
Go anywhere. And
anywhere.
So
Yes.
see people do like go
I can't agree with
Indonesia.
this, but
Yeah.
I get it, guys. I feel your sentiments in the Palance, right? But I respect Palance.
That's fair. That's fair.
So
for the
like,
history of plants,
Yes.
yeah, but like for the music that we're talking about, like all the historic pan songs that were pan songs being created, what we grew up learning is that we appreciate. Yeah, I used to appreciate so much pan music coming out. That these artists used to be like the Fosters, the Shadows, the Kitcheners, the Crazies, all these people, the Explainers, all these people that used to create these music, the Imos, you know, the Pelham Brothers that used to play these historic things. We used to love this thing. Oh my God, look at this here.
Yeah.
La la, yes, exactly. Like
Right, bro.
I love La La.
We go in the archives.
Such a great song to sing, but dang, it's annoying to
Yes.
Oh boy, just hear that
real.
exactly what we're talking about right here. You know, like it's so much evolution now that alright. Back in the day when our dads and they were doing music, when they had the Isaac Hayes and the Michael Jackson and the Barry White, those songs were the hits at that time, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But because of that's their kind of style, they're still trying to introduce that today, which we respect and whatever. But a lot of the youth they don't have no clue about this music or even understand the foundation why
That's
these
facts.
music lay out the way they do. So for us
That's
to do
facts.
these music as priority right now is we're kind of losing the
We're taking steps back.
we're losing the focus and attention
Yes.
by grabbing people to want to love and be
Even
fun.
though Barry White is everything, but you know,
That my dog, that my
I
dog.
mean, we eat, sleep, Barry White. What? But it's just.
So when we do music like the Justin Bieber's today, when we do music like Taylor Swift, when we doing like all these like, you know, Coffee, when we doing all these Buju Bantans, when we doing all
People
these
are
Marshalls.
gravitating to it.
You
Our
know,
generation.
people who hear this on the radio so much and they be like, yo, bro, we can play this on pan. Of course
Yes.
we can.
Yeah.
Yes.
We can actually do that. Of course we can.
Yes.
And when they're playing it, it's like, yo, the excitement and the joy
Yes.
and the first time, like, yeah, that you can't beat that. And that's how it was for our dads back then.
Yeah.
When Kitchener just bring out sugar boom boom, oh God, everybody in here, sugar boom boom, you know, like, everybody want to play that. So
Yeah.
it was the same thing. So
Yeah.
if we try to capture and grab that kind of attention from people, we need to run with the times. That's just my kind of like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
that's the secret to me. That's one of the secrets to
Music.
to
in
doing
general.
music and getting people gravitating towards pan and our culture after and everything after, you know, like we got to stay with the times, man. We got to continue
And I
this
also
evolution
feel like
thing.
that's how we're gonna always keep younger people interested.
Yeah.
Like that influence go a long way.
Long way.
You know,
Yes, for
vibes. Like if I'm hearing like a Chronic song, because I'm a big Chronic fan. So if I'm hearing a Chronic song, like I'm like, what? Yes, I'm gonna jump down the road with this band because they're playing songs that I know that I can sing to, that I can chip down to, and have a great time in us. So.
Yeah, man, like true, man. So it's just
Not-
that kind of way when it
yeah.
comes to music, man, right now. And
Yeah.
you know, like we gotta be very mindful. If we're really trying to push this thing forward, we can't continue taking these steps back because boy, pan music, pan only supposed to be playing this kind of music because this was pan music that was built for pan. No, there's no correct way for that boy. An instrument have its own music to play. You can go, you see in the world where they only make music with piano, and only piano should play this kind of music.
Exactly.
But we live in limiting our instrument because boy.
Jimmy up, I'm dead.
No, but
It's
you know,
true, though.
Like I get the history and the foundation of it because that made us who we are today. But it was a phase too. It was a
Yes.
phase back then where it was in nothing else.
Yes.
So if it wasn't the classics they hear on the road or the country music they hearing on the radio because of the war, it was the music in the native town. So you gonna gravitate doing that, right? So
Yes.
back then you ain't pa da 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 horns in your tail passing across your house. What do you think you're doing upon? Pa da da da. So it's like that too.
Yeah.
So it's like it's if we don't continue to push the agenda and push the and break these barriers, we're gonna continue going back, man. So
The pan generational curses.
yeah, man, we have a
Yes.
big limitation for our art form, in my opinion.
Yes. It's 2023, like 2 seconds from now.
Looking like our like same famous Mr. Dr. Then look Bugsy Sharp, like for him, he's always been a composer for his music that he takes into competitions, right?
Yeah.
Recent times we have heard him done covers because of the time changing and the generation and the type of people that he's dealing with is no longer that kind of generation where
Love
you
that
gotta
for
write
him.
that stuff. So either you want people
Boy.
to participate or you're gonna get left behind with nobody to be able to play this music. And you can have all the pans in the world, but nobody to play these pans and make them pan talk.
Yeah.
So
That's
and I want the
boy.
pans to speak.
Love a Bugsy.
Love that.
Love a book too.
Love a Bugsy.
So before we go,
Yes.
because I feel like we're hitting the hour,
Good.
I have a
I think we passed it.
pasta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
22.
That's what happens when we have fun.
Good
All
conversation.
things
man.
pan. What you
Yeah.
talking about?
Right.
We gotta talk about pan to be weak. So we wanna sleep. Yeah.
So the one thing I asked my guests, what is one fun fact about you that no one knows? Keep it PG, because kids are good.
I'm the only girl of 5 boys.
Oh.
No, we don't know.
Jimmy! Oh my. Stop the live.
Wow.
Done the live right now.
You guys did not hear that. You guys did not hear that.
Okay, sorry. Next fact.
Wow. So are you?
Nobody knows. I don't know.
Okay. Well, hold on. Let's go back.
Yeah.
Minus
Stop
that
it.
comment.
Yeah.
Are you? Where are you in the void?
I'm the last.
Oh, you're
I'm
the last.
Hey,
The
Jizzy,
baby.
stop it, Jizzy.
You're the
What's
baby.
up? I'm the baby.
So you had 5
5.
bodyguards.
You know, I feel like I was a bodyguard. Bodyguard, yeah.
Really?
Yes. Would you? Oh, wait, nobody put Jimmy. Period. I'm the bodyguard.
Yeah.
Jimmy's like la 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 like. Jimmy don't.
I say yes to everything.
Yeah,
Wow.
Jimmy says yes, and I'm like no, don't do that. Stop
So
it.
when you have relationships, they don't care?
No. What?
Not me.
No.
Probably
Unless when I come to him, be like, yo, bro, like,
Probably the older one.
yeah. Oh my.
Yeah, him, but not me.
Oh, okay.
That
That is the real bodyguard. Trust me. I'm
Wow.
number 2.
Oh.
The first one, yeah.
Okay.
He's a little. He's macho,
A big
bad.
woman, she can do what she want.
Yeah, Jimmy's Lala, and I'm like, no. Stop it. That's not how it's supposed to work. Like, I put my feet down, and Jimmy's like, feet up in the air. Don't care. But yeah, no.
Okay.
I think that's why we work so good, because Jimmy's like, I know Aziza's gonna handle it. Don't worry. Like, I got this. So that's why Joe's the bond, because Jimmy don't,
Got you.
Yeah, I'm the stern one. This is how it's supposed to go.
Oh,
Oh,
someone's here.
we got a guest.
We got a guest.
Yay!
We'll hold off
Just
before we go.
there. I'm dead. I can't. Well, yeah, I think that's the only thing that people don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm really into art too. I don't know. People don't know I'm a makeup artist. So.
Like art, like painting.
I used to be. My dad's a painter. Like, he draws and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So I think that's.
Guys, Maya's reach!
She brought alcohol.
So you brought the alcohol. Is that why you're late?
It's that one. Hey, we shifting chairs. Maya,
Okay.
you get the hot
Quick.
seat, girl.
Oh, she going in the front? Okay,
Yeah,
We're gonna have a quick convo with
Let me
Maya.
sit by my brother.
Quick
I like
convo
it.
with Maya.
Yeah, when Not Queen has arrived.
The not green.
All right. So, who's Maya? Who is she?
Who is Maya?
Who's Maya?
Maya is a young entrepreneur in the Cayman Islands. Yes, please. About the water.
Okay.
And I play a few different instruments. A few pan instruments. I play a few guitar instruments. I play piano, a bit of trombone, trumpet. We do it all.
You're the real music store. You are.
Damn.
What?
Damn. Okay. So what came first? Did those instruments come before pan, or did pan come before?
Those instruments came before pan.
Oh,
So I
okay.
played bass guitar in school. First love, first instrument.
Okay.
And I decided I wanted to learn every single instrument in the world.
Yeah.
So that's where that started. And then I stopped at sax and got lazy.
What talent for days, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, that's a beast right there, man.
Wow.
What's the topic of conversation?
Oh
Or-
man, it was serious.
Yeah.
We
We're talking about everything.
talk about everything, yo.
Everything. So I'll get your opinion. How do you see pan in Cayman? Like, what is your vision for pan, or how do you see it?
Within the next, let's say, I see music in Cayman in a big kind of whole.
Okay.
So when it comes to what I see music in Cayman being, I do think that there should be a level of, like, as if you were going to the gym, as if you were making it your everyday kind of schedule. There should be, like, yoga classes. There's one at 6 a.m., there's one at 8 a.m., there's one at 10 a.m. There should be a place or institution where people can go and play music freely. You know, if I want to pick up a sax on Wednesday morning and play in a jazz band practices at 12 on a Wednesday, you know, marching band does Saturdays at 10 kind of thing, to keep people in tune with it, you know, and I find that would just open up different possibilities for people, you know, if you start to bring more worldly things into place, more people will want to be here to partake with what's happening. We'll be forced to put on more shows, more showcases, because the talent is there sitting doing nothing. So that is the more drive behind it. It should be almost like a morning band. I used to go morning band, marching band.
We had a big discussion about that. We had a big discussion about the theory side of things and how we learn theory. You know?
Before class, it was band for us, which is true. And lunchtime, break time, and after school.
Wow.
Yeah.
Straight up. So now I think it should go back to we have the time in our day. You know, it just allocate what we want allocated to.
Good job.
Yeah.
That was
That was a great explanation.
It was.
I love that.
I love that.
So before we go, because we've been on for over an hour.
Yikes, wait on me.
You know what?
So
Never again.
We kind of got a little look on who Vaya is and how she sees music in Cayman. What is a fun fact about you that no one knows?
Fun fact. It's a hard one. That nobody knows.
Keep it PG, because I do have kids watching.
PG.
Jazera and Anika and
Big up on ourselves. Big up on
That's
ourselves.
our gang. What the fuck?
Yeah, Reno, I agree. That's a good. I like that concept as well too. She did that real good.
That's a good question. My favorite instrument in the whole entire world is a French horn.
Oh, nice selection.
Wow.
Nice selection.
In
I
the
like
entire
that.
world.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
French horn.
Yeah, I like that.
Have you ever put like classical instruments in hand?
Yeah.
In your band? Yeah.
You can imagine if a band playing one and you horn in.
This French horn coming out.
Yeah, some.
Yeah, we did, but I don't have French horn, but I did.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Okay.
I think next one
Next
could be a
time.
sax.
You're welcome. On that note, I want to thank.
Africa did it.
That guy was a French horn. With the watching.
No, I'm just talking about like
This is that.
just in general, like an orchestra.
Yeah, but I know we had a French horn, so we had the instruments.
Yeah, marching band.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think it was a French one.
French horn.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good instrument.
I agree.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I like
I've
it.
seen Pan play the xylophone before.
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
that. I've seen
Yeah.
that.
I've seen that in the group. Yeah,
I've seen that.
but not like a French horn only. That'd be very good.
Sweet stuff.
You need to learn it.
Yeah,
You want to learn every
Yeah.
instrument.
I agree.
Would this be instrument number 20?
This would be number 13 if I started, If I started French horn.
Cool,
Love that for you. I'm
Jizzer.
telling you.
Jizzer, what wrong with you, Jizzer?
What did he say?
Jizzer.
How was Pan in the city? Love.
Wow.
He got jokes.
Okay, on that note,
rainy.
You don't see the city right here? Fun in this city is lit. Fun in this city right here is lit.
We will try to work on that for next year, but until then.
On that note.
I want to thank everyone for tuning in on All Things Pan tonight with our lovely guests.
Thank you again for having us as well.
Live and direct in Cayman.
You need to get it right.
Yeah. You're not getting the city right, right? It's Beer Toronto. I introduced you guys.
Yes. You need to get this.
From Toronto.
Come on, try again. Let's go.
Cayman.
Cayman.
Yes. The
I'm playing.
it. Like
Okay,
Cayman.
I'll work on that.
Like your last breath should be on the man part.
If you sound
Come on,
a
let's try it.
if you sound a little too proper saying Cayman, you said it wrong.
You disrespect me.
You said it wrong.
Yeah, got it.
Okay, well, thank you for tuning in.
Yes. Girl.
Pure jokes.
Goodbye.
I'm not watching. Go again.
I'm watching. She's watching it. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah. Yes.
tune in next week. I don't even know what I'm going to be doing next week, but
Do we, have
traveling.
do we have to go to Edmonton to do this whole thing again? So we can just...
I mean, you can.
First of all, Edmonton and snow is like,
Yeah.
I
You
can
will
deal
love
with
it.
Toronto snow,
You
but
will
not
love it.
Edmonton
You're
snow.
right,
love
you're
it.
right, you're right.
You'll love it.
It probably minus 19 to
We're
get
not
it reaches.
tobogganing, we're not skiing,
You would
we're not.
love it.
I don't understand nothing.
You would love it.
We went to Timmins, and I swear to you, I almost got frostbite. We went Timmins. We were like, all right, the band
Minus-
was, they were playing up there.
Yo,
And it was
minus
like-
40.
Yeah.
The wind chills.
Okay, why are we talking in minus 40?
What you mean?
I'm never gonna forget
No,
that.
okay, I'm gonna end this live so we can talk about this. Thank you. Have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your week and have a great
From
weekend.
Cayman.
Yeah,
What she said.
big up.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.